My name is Luke, and I was playing for you there a little lick from a Muddy Waters tune called Cross-Eyed Cat. Yeah, I think it's a good follow-up from the last video about the Mixolydian scale, because we've got a note in there. The second note in the lick is the major 6 in the key of what we're playing. So it's not in the blues scale, as it were, but it's a very tasty little note. This is a fun lick, and it's a really easy one. And it's, yeah, I think it's a fun one. It's a good one to learn. It's a good beginning lick. So we are going to start by sliding up into the 5 draw. Okay, and then we're going to blow on the 5 draw. And that's the, if you watch the last video on the Mixolydian scale, that's the second to last note of the Mixolydian scale. If I play the Mixolydian scale. Okay, so we've got, and then same thing on the 4. On the 4, we're going to do draw blow. And then we're going to do a 3 draw with a little oi, little bend. Oi. And back to the 5 draw. So very simple. Okay, so that gets repeated 4 times, and that's a lot of fun. I think it's a really fun lick to master. I think you'll enjoy that one. You can throw it into a solo or whatever. Then in bar 5, when it goes to the 4 chord, we are going to do something I don't think we've ever done before, which is we are going to draw the 3 and 4 holes simultaneously. And we are going to bend them down a little bit. So here, I'm going to play them unbent first. Now I'm going to bend them down. Which I actually didn't execute so well when I was playing it at the beginning of the video. So we want to attack it in the bent position. And do 2 articulations of it, which you can go, you can say like a letter K as you're breathing in. And of course you have to be in kind of a all kind of vowel shape in order to keep it bent down a little bit. So it's like, yeah. And then we are going to be on the 2 draw. Bend it down a whole step. Okay, so far we've got. And then we are going to go back to the first thing we did of the 3 and 4, bent down a half step, or maybe not quite, around a half step-ish, and to the 2 draw again. So the whole lick there is again. Okay, another very fun one. And that 3-4 draw bent down a little bit, that's a great little nasty. That's a great thing to work on. Really good. Sounds really nice over the 4 chord in particular. Sounds nice anytime, though. It's a good down and dirty, swampy kind of thing to play. And then that lick happens 2 times, like we just did it. And then it goes back to the first lick 2 times again. Again. Excuse me. Okay, so now we are into bar 9 of the tune when it goes to the 5 chord. And over the 5 chord, we are going to do our old trusty trill between the 4 draw and the 5 draw. And I have a video on that trill. You can do it 2 ways. You can either shake the harmonica or you can shake your head. It's just my brain rattles when I shake my head, so I prefer to shake the harmonica. And then it's also nice when we're doing that to do a little bit of bending as opposed to just playing it straight like this. Nothing wrong with that, but we do a little bending. It gives it a little more color and a little more sass. Right? So that kind of gives it a little more swag. And then so I'm not really sure exactly what happens next, but then we're going to go to our trusty turnaround lick. Okay, which was covered in one of the earlier videos too. And so that's the whole song. So let's play it together one time slowly. And there's one kind of blank spot here in the lesson, but we'll see what happens there. Okay, let's do this. Ready, go. Now the next lick. Again. First lick. One more time. Now to the 5 chord. And then, the first lick gets repeated one more time. Okay. Or instead of doing that lick, we could do the turn lick. And then back again. Okay. So that is Cross-Eyed Cat. I guess we could play it maybe one time a little bit more up to tempo, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Change 2. And onwards and onwards. Okay, so that is the song Cross-Eyed Cat by Muddy Waters, also on the Hard Again album, James Cotton playing harmonica on that recording, and you can check it out and play along with it. It's a really enjoyable tune, so I hope you have fun with that. Sorry for if there was, in the lick over the 4 chord, just really quickly, one thing I didn't say is, and then right before the second iteration of that lick, I just simply did the 2 draw, bent down and released. And then the lick again. So the whole thing sounds like. Okay. Other than that, keep on playing. I hope you're having fun. Thanks you everybody for subscribing and for all your feedback and encouragement. I really appreciate it.